Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor. Today we've got the sound system demo of the 2021 Mazda Miata and its 9-speaker Bose audio system. This is going to be an in-depth review. We're going to take a look at how the infotainment system works, take a look at audio controls, audio settings, speaker locations, do an Apple CarPlay and Android Auto demo, and then go out on the road and listen to these sample tracks while we're rolling. I'll give you my thoughts at the end. Now if you don't care about any of the spec details and you just want to get straight to the tunes, click ahead in the video. We've got chapters. You should be able to fast forward right to the music. Before we get started, let's pop out and take a quick look at it. This is the top tier Grand Touring Mazda Miata RF. So retractable fastback, hardtop convertible. Looking great here in the new dark blue color with the white interior. If you want to see more on the Miata, check the links in the description. We've got a fuel economy test and a full review, as well as content on the soft top car. Now, we always do these tests with lossless, uncompressed WAV audio files on a USB stick plugged directly into the system, and high-quality binaural microphones in both of my ears, giving you the most realistic audio system demo on YouTube. We also do these tests with the sound settings set to their factory defaults, so let's take a look at those now. This relatively small but still effective infotainment screen on the Miata can be controlled either by this rotary knob or a touch screen. However, once you start moving, the touch screen disables itself and you have to control through the rotary knob. Now, we did learn from one of our members that you can actually change the settings somewhere in the diagnostics menu for the screen to make it so you can touch it at any time. So keep that in mind if you're an owner. Going on over here to the sound settings, we've got bass, treble, fader, balance, guidance volume, Bose Audio Pilot, and a beep. So for Bose Audio Pilot, that'll make it so as you go faster or there's more ambient noise, the volume will increase. And fader balance, you guys know what that is. Let's go through bass and treble now. Very good rotary knob in the Mazda Miata. It's super easy. You can make those controls and adjustments so quickly, and the contrasts are good on the screen. Very easy to use. For audio controls, you have a little volume knob right down here below the rotary knob, and then you have volume controls on the left side of the steering wheel. For track selection, you can either do it through the screen, whether you're touching it or using the knob, or left side of the steering wheel. I would appreciate if the volume knob rotated back and forth, or not rotated, but kind of toggled back and forth. It'll allow you to change tracks, but not the end of the world on that one. For speaker locations in the Miata, you have, starting in the bottom left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the headrests, and then a floor-mounted subwoofer underneath us. That makes 9. Now, Bose doesn't publish its maximum wattages, but it's enough for this car. For audio inputs in the Miata, you have your standard AM/FM, Sirius XM satellite radio, some streaming services including AHA, Pandora, and Stitcher, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto support, as well as a USB, actually technically 2 USB-A ports. And we look in here, I thought there's supposed to be a 3.5mm auxiliary input jacks. Oh yeah, right here, hiding next to the USB ports is a 3.5 auxiliary input. So what does it mean you're missing? Well, there's no disc player, and there's also no USB-C port. Not the end of the world. Audiophiles can still use the audio input right there, or Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. Speaking of which, let's test those out now. I don't know if we're going to have to remove our data USB. Let's find out. So some cars we have to remove our USB stick in order to do Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, but all depends on the vehicle. Let's see, are we going to get a prompt? Oh, I see iPhone connected. It says enable CarPlay, but there's no, the connect option is grayed out for some reason. Well, I gotta be honest guys, I'm at a bit of a loss in this one. So we're going to unplug that and plug in our Android device to do Android Auto. See if that one goes any smoother. This, immediately, I get an Android Auto on both screens, on my phone and on the touchscreen. Look at that. I didn't have to do anything other than that one click. That worked really well. So you've got your maps right here. Can you use the touchscreen? You cannot. So you have to do everything through the rotary knobs. That's unfortunate. But you can zoom out, things like that. You can go down, go to your home menu. You got your YouTube music. And then let's go back to settings. Scroll all the way down. Come on. Settings. So that's Android Auto. Let's give Apple CarPlay one more chance here. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I need to switch USB ports. I think that's what it is, guys. You have to be in the right USB port. There's actually a little phone indicator. It's a little confusing because it still says the iPhone was connected. But yep, sure enough, right here, as soon as I plugged it into that top port, we've got Apple CarPlay. Oh, fun facts. There we go. We got our maps, even though it's not loading because there's no data connection on this phone. Oh, you can touch CarPlay. Why can't you touch Android Auto? There's your music, and there are your settings. All right, let's fire it up and get on the road. 78, actually 79 technically, decibels going both directions, averaged out on our rudimentary phone sound level tester. This next song, we're going to turn the bass all the way up, see how it does. It's missing a track on my USB stick here. There's supposed to be that Muffin song that we listened to, but it's not showing up, so I guess we're gonna skip it. Bose system here in the Mazda Miata. For a sports car, one this small and this affordably priced, it's really not too awful. Subjectively speaking, for this price point and what this is, I'd be giving this about a 7 out of 10. Maybe even an 8 out of 10 for what you're getting. Now, objectively speaking, compared to all cars, just overall sound quality, this is about a 5. Not fantastic, and you still have a lot of noise to fight in here. 79 decibels is high. But all things considered, the rotary knob, the touchscreen that you can use when you're stopped, or if you change the internal settings, you can use it while you're rolling. The audio inputs, the Apple CarPlay and the Android Auto now for 2021, really, you could do worse. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you liked this video, and if you want to see more on the Miata, check the links in the description, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from Daily Motor, and as always,